equations with variables on both sides. After watching this video, I will be able to apply order of operations to solve equations. Remember, the first step to solve an equation is to make sure that your equation is as simplified as possible, meaning make sure you distribute if necessary and combine like terms if necessary. So first I will check if I have to distribute. I notice that I have parentheses on the left and parentheses on the right of the equal sign, so that means I have to distribute 2 times. So I'm going to take my 7 multiply by 8k, and then multiply 7 by 1. So when I do that multiplication, 7 times 8 will give me 56k, and then 7 times 1 is positive 7. Bring down the equal sign. Then I need to distribute again, because that negative is the same thing as having a imaginary negative 1 in front of that parentheses. So when I multiply, I'm going to take that negative 1 times a negative 3k, and then that negative 1 times a negative 7. So negative 1 times negative 3 is a positive 3k, and then negative 1 times negative 7 is going to be a positive, so plus 7. So now I see, do I need to combine like terms? In this case, I do not. So now I can just move my variables to one side of the equal sign and all the numbers to the other. So I'm going to move that 3k because it's positive, so subtract, and what you do on one side, you do on the other. That will give me 0, and I'll bring down everything that I didn't use. So my equal sign. 56k minus 3k is going to give me 53k. That 7 stays there. The other 7 stays. Now I am going to move that 7 on the left-hand side to the right. Because it's positive 7, so minus 7 on both sides. I'm going to bring down the 53k. And then positive 7 minus 7 is 0, and I don't need to write the 0 on the left-hand side because I don't need it to hold any places. But now, when I do 7 minus 7 on the right-hand side, that's going to give me 0 as well. It cancels out, but on the right-hand side, I actually need a number to represent what's happening on the right side of the equation, so I'm going to write 0. So now, when you divide by 53 to get k by itself, 0 divided by anything, doesn't matter what, will always give me 0. So when I bring down whatever's left, k equals 0. For this example, I want you to pause the video, write down the problem in your notebook, solve, and after you finish solving, press play to see if you got it correct. If you do not understand how to get to the final answer, then please ask in class when we meet. The answer to this video, to this example, is x equals 4 or 4 equals x.